Hi guys, and welcome today to a new card reading. Now guys, I know it's been such a long time since I've done a reading here on my channel, but I'm ready to get back to it again. If you guys will have me back, I've missed you guys so much. And to start off this year, I wanted to do one of your favorite readings, and those are the love readings. You guys have been loving them in the past, and I hope I can do them again for you. So if you're new here to the readings, you get to choose from one of these four piles that you see in front of you. So pile number one, we've got here the Shiptide crystal. Gorgeous crystal here for you. Pile number two, you're represented by this beautiful Amazonite crystal. Pile number three, I've got for you the Morganite crystal. And then lastly, pile number four, you're represented by this beautiful crystal, clear crystal quartz. So take a moment right now to meditate, to think about your question, think about your love life, and then choose one of these four piles that you're drawn to, or multiple piles if that is the case. And then you can hop to the timestamp that is down on this video to go directly to the pile that is meant for you. Now keep in mind that these are general card readings, so know to only take the things that resonates with you, and if it doesn't, I hope another reading will resonate with you. For now, let's hop into your reading. Here, pile number one. So this is your pile. You chose this beautiful Shiptide. Look at how gorgeous she is. I feel like your reading might be diving deep in the water, or that there might be emotions and things that are happening within your love life. But before we take any conclusion, let's look at your first oracle card. So your oracle card says, feed your curiosity, try something new. So I feel like for you here, pile number one, the first feeling that I'm getting, like I said, like there are emotions. I feel like there is here something going on within your let me try to adjust the light here because I feel like it's getting a little bit dark. So yes, I feel like here, pile number one, there is something that is just kind of like coming into your life, and that is asking you to just feed your curiosity. It could be that you've met someone new and this person is gonna like just sparking something here, and I'm feeling like it's time for you to trust that, to feel that there is something happening there, to see if this person is someone that is going to meet you. And pile number one, I feel like you're someone who's a little bit on the fence here, or doesn't want to, you know, jump right into something new, and that's totally okay. I feel like that's okay. You don't have to jump into something, but I feel like you're being encouraged to see where this is leading you, see where this is going, and not per se that it needs to be like something long lasting, but to just explore this option that's coming towards you, and to see if this person sparks a little bit of something or not. I mean, it doesn't mean like sometimes when we see something that it is the case that we need to end up with that person, but I feel like the universe is pushing you to just try it out, like see what's out there, see like if you like the taste of it. Like that's kind of like what I'm getting, like see if it just is something for you. So this month is going to be all about seeing if you can actually feel something for this person, or if there is something up that might be happening for you, and just try to kind of like get a feeling what this means to you. So we've got here the Ace of Rings, and we've got here recognition, we've got here success. So I feel here for you, group number one, what they're saying is, I feel like you're someone who doesn't like to fail. You want to hop into something, and I feel like that is the reason why sometimes you feel like, you know, I want to wait. I want to make sure that someone is that special or that great, or that it is something before I dip my toes into the waters, before I go into it. And I feel what they're saying here is that you're sometimes making it so difficult for yourself to try out new things because you want it to be perfect. And I get that feeling, but sometimes we need to just try things out, not knowing where it leads us. And it might be something, but it might not be nothing, and that's okay. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect right away. So the next card that I have for you is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is about contentment and satisfaction. And I feel here, group number one, you're in such a good place right now. You're in such a good place. I felt it like when I held like this beautiful ship tight in my hand, I feel like a little bit of a peace, and I feel like you are at peace in your love life. And that might also be the reason why you don't want to start something like out of the blue. You don't want to create drama in your life. You want to be peaceful, you want to stay peaceful, and this is really important. But at the same time, because you're in that place of zen, because you're in the place of contentment, that's the moment where you can make very rational, good decisions regarding your love life. So now is also a very good moment to try new things out, because you're finally able to think clear and make sure that you're putting yourself first and making those right decisions for yourself. So we have here the Six of Rings, and I feel like there might be like this person who is really going to, I feel like this person who might be coming into your life is someone that is really going to match your energy. I feel like this person is a very sweet and tender and generous person, and that you're going to have a lot of, I feel like, fun or find recognition in this person. And I feel like that is something that you have been waiting for, been dying to meet. And I feel like you're finally going to meet someone in your life that matches your current energy. And I feel like because you're in that place of contentment, group number one, that is exactly, you know, what we all strive for, that beautiful, you know, match that we can only get when we finally feel like ourselves. So we have here the Magician, and the Magician talk about your manifestation. And I definitely feel that whoever is coming here into your life, group number one, and I feel like all the cards are kind of like aligning. You are in that right place. You can feel it. You attract what you are, right? And I feel like because you're in that great state, this is exactly what you're attracting. You're going to attract someone that is really immensely magical to your energy. This person is not going to cause fuss, not going to cause drama, but absolutely is going to bring something amazing into your love life. So your manifestation might just be coming to fruition while we are entering this new year. And I feel like some of you guys might have met this person already in last year, but now you guys are being pushed to really explore this option. So number two, it is called the Three of Swords, and it is the release of things here, group number one, that you're so afraid of. And I feel like I said in the beginning, you have like that mindset that sometimes you think, you know, because you're doing it, because you might be exploring something, you might be afraid that it is going to cause you a heartbreak, or maybe because of your bad experiences in the past, something's gonna like holding you back from really experiencing, really going after that curiosity. So you're being asked this month to let your guard a little bit down and to really see what love got in store for you, okay? And I know it's scary here, group number one, but I know it's going to be something that you're really going to enjoy. So let's see, I got here two cards. Wow, we've got here the Ten of Cups for you here, group number one, and that is it. I feel like you're going to be, how do you say it? You're going to be, blessed, or you're going to receive kind of like this blessing that's going to really make you super happy, super content. I feel like this person is going to bring more love and joy into your life than maybe you've ever expected. And as I said, it doesn't even have to be like something that is longevity. If you don't want it to, take it as it resonates, but I feel like there is a spark here going on. So yeah, I definitely feel where this is going, because I feel like it's really worth the exploring here. I feel like there is really something magical happening here for you in January. And what a better way to start off the year like this. Like, it's It's really gorgeous. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say and what other messages that we might have. So wow, like right off the bat, we got here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I mean, like, how else can I put it? This reading is actually pushing you to move forward with whoever you've just encountered. And I feel just like this could be like the person, as I said, like that you've manifested, that is like something really amazing, that something is brewing there, that something is growing. And I feel like you should really explore that, especially if you are looking for that life partner, if you are looking for that commitment. I feel like this might be just a person that you have been waiting for. So really great things are happening here for you, group number one. So let's see. Oh wait, let me put it like right there. So it is like in sight. Let's see what else we have for you, group number one. Oh wow, that passion. And I have to say, like, everything is kind of like aligning with you here, group number one. I feel like it's definitely, I feel like there is a spark, and that spark is the start of that curiosity that they're talking about, that they are pushing you to seek and to go through. And I feel like this is truly amazing. There is something here that's really beautiful, really amazing here, group number one. And I feel there is like this spark is definitely a mutual thing. It's definitely a mutual thing. And if you look at it, if you really look at what we're seeing here, we've got here the 10 of Cups. And we got here, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So it's almost like here, group number one, I have to say, it's almost like sometimes you're sabotaging yourself because of your fears. And maybe sabotage is a really hard word, but I definitely feel like because of your fears, you're sometimes putting your guard up so high that it makes it so difficult to allow yourself to really enjoy certain moments and to kind of like enjoy true love. So I feel like you should really just let it a little bit down and just feel the passion and follow that feeling and just have a good of fun. I feel like this will break down your guard, and this is super important if you are looking for that someone special in your life. So yes, like they're starting here with good messages here for you, group number one, and I'm really, really happy that I get to be a part of this one. So let's move to the Heart Messages Oracle card. I mean, like, I'm so happy that we start off with good things. Look at this, what I got here for you. So don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And with that, like, it's like, this is kind of like bringing the whole reading together. I definitely feel, like I said, like you're a person. You're like, I'm not sure. Maybe you're thinking like, I'm not, I maybe should do this. Or I feel like other people expect me to do this. Instead of following your heart, following your core passion, what you're feeling, you might think, I need to be careful because I was told I always need to be careful, or this person is telling me to be careful. You're not following your true heart, your true passion. And I feel like this is it. This is going to be really, really important within this moment in your life when you're meeting someone and when love is coming your way, to truly follow your instinct, like your gut. What is your gut telling you about this person? Is this person worth of meeting? And your gut should never be conflicted, or should be, how would I say it? Should be, maybe confused with your fear. And because you're someone who puts, who wants the best, who is that perfectionist, you might be letting your fears just be your guidance. So I feel here, this is a great time for you here, group number one, to just allow your heart to speak, because your heart so much want to be out there, so much want to be that voice for you and want to guide you. So we have your time. You're trying too hard, give it some time. Okay? And I feel like this almost is characterizing like you yeah, like what we're seeing here is someone who wants the best. And I think that is so sweet that you're trying to strive for the best, not making mistakes, trying to make everything perfect, trying maybe to please someone else. And maybe that has been your downfall in the past. So instead of maybe opening your heart, you're now trying to protect your heart. But of course, there must be a balance in between what we allow and what we're doing to protect our heart, right? So there needs to be a balance between those things. And I feel like here they're asking you to think about that balance and to allow yourself to just enjoy this love, this connection just a little bit longer before you kind of like make like a hard decision or something like that. Okay, so that is like what I'm getting. And the last, I mean, what is up here? Like this one just flew out, and we've got here passion again. Like the magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at your present. You know, enjoy it. So I feel like this new passion might have took you like by surprise. It might have not been something that you've expected, because you want everything maybe to be planned. You want to stay safe. You want to, you know, guard yourself and know that you're doing the right thing. So I feel like this might have come as a little bit of a surprise to you. So that might be like the reason why you're trying to, you know, stay true and just stay true to your passion and your feeling. But at the same time, I feel like there is like this passion, as I said, it goes both ways. This person also feels a lot about you, for you, and they want to, I feel like they are so curious about you and they want to move further with you. They really are taking it serious, and they really are trying to give it their all, to go like all the way in, but they need you as well. Like it takes two to tango. So they're really, really waiting for you to make that next move, to make it clear to them that you're ready to take that next step with them as well. So yes, I feel like there's a lot of things that could be happening here for you. So yes, definitely. So the lighting is a lot off during this reading, but that's because it's getting a little bit dark. So I hope that it will still be okay for you guys. So let's get like a little bit more of the tarot cards. So we've got here wholeness. Now I feel, as I said, like you guys are already whole and you've guys like achieved a lot. I feel like you guys have worked hard to be like in this place where you feel safe, where you feel secure about yourself. And you need to make sure, or you need to be sure of yourself. You need to have like that confidence that you're whole. So you need to trust as well the process, that you're there where you can make great decisions about your life partner. So also trust a little bit in yourself, the decisions that you're making, that are good for you, and you know that this is it for you. And then we have continuance. And I feel like here, if you're doubting about this person, you know, when I feel like some of you guys might be doubting to go through with this person, and I definitely feel if you're like that, really think it through. Are you afraid to go move on with this person because you're afraid? Or aren't you just like having the right feelings? Like I feel like those two things are different. So if you are moving away from the situation because you're afraid, I feel like you definitely shouldn't be afraid, and you just see and go with the flow and see where it ends. Like that's like what I feel with this reading. And the other way, if you're doubting like if this person really wants to move forward with you, like the answer is yes. Like I feel like there's a lot of passion, the feelings are mutual. There's a lot here that you can take from this person, that you can learn. I see like a lot of happiness. I see you guys having loads and loads of fun. So I feel like in that area, this is like a great opportunity for you to know that this person is someone that is serious and that there is potential within this relationship. So yes. And with that, group number 1, this was your reading. And I really hope that, like I said, like you really try to make it work for you, because if you let down your guard and something beautiful happens, that's kind of like amazing. You get to experience love again. So group number one, this was your reading, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to hit the subscribe button and like button and let me know down below if it did resonate with you. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, group number two, and welcome to your reading. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful amazonite crystal. So I'm so sorry about the lighting, but it kind of like became really dark very quickly, so I had to change. But no worries, I hope that you'll bear with me throughout this reading. So let's see what you've got as an oracle card. So I'm seeing here for you that February is going to be the month that you have to bring a little bit more patience into your life. And right from now, you can see maybe a lot of you guys saying, oh my God, not this card again. And especially if you have been waiting for your life partner for a really long time. I feel like sometimes when I do these readings and I get this, some of you guys get so disappointed because you get like wait a little for it. And I do understand it, especially as I said, if you have been waiting for a really long time. But know that great things take time to come together. So before we take like any conclusions, sometimes wait for it could be like a week, wait for it could be like a month, wait for it could be months or years. So it's especially like unclear how much you have to wait for it. But as I said, good things, they take patience, they take practice. So I feel like with the amazonite here, I feel like there are things that the universe are asking you to go inwards, because I feel like there is so many growth here left for you, and maybe things that need to happen before you can move to that life partner. But that is as what I'm feeling right now. But let's dive into the tarot cards, beautiful soul, to see what is going to happen for you in the month of January regarding your love life. So let's see here what we have. So first up, I see here that we have the Ace of Rings. And I feel the reason why your love life is a little bit on hold is because there is a little bit more focus on your work. So it could be here, group number two, that your focus has been so much on work lately, and maybe because you had projects that needed to be finished, or because you were working on, you know, certain things, or you were working on your growth, and that might be the reason why your love life took like a little bit of a back seat. But it could also be that you were working pretty hard on yourself by creating new boundaries, by figuring out who you are, as I talked about with the amazonite. That was kind of like the feeling that I was getting. So maybe you needed this time off in your love life to make sure that you know what you want for yourself, and to recognize who you are before you can search for someone, right? Or before someone can really enter your life. Because if you don't know who you are or what you want, what you like, then how can like someone be in your life? So then we have here Four of Cups, the contemplation, the reevaluation, and that's exactly what I was talking about. So I feel like maybe you're not over that period yet. Maybe you are still in that working process of reevaluating yourself. But also I feel like here, group number two, you're working so hard in your inner core. Like I feel like if you have been dealing with traumas or things like that, or maybe a really bad heartbreak or something like that, I feel like you are definitely working through it. I feel like things are becoming more clear and clear for you. And with that, I also feel like the right moment is coming up, like for the puzzle to become clear to you. If you kind of like know what I mean, like I feel here, like the more I get into this reading, group number two, I feel like there is here something that is like maybe unfinished. So it could be here, also here, group number two, that you're dealing with someone, or you're dealing kind of like with an in-between relationship that needs to be finished, that needs to be done, or that you're missing certain pieces. And while you're like in this state, almost like of hibernating, I feel like things are becoming more and more clear for you, what happened, what needs to be done, before you can like move on, like, or move towards this person, or this person moving towards you. Kind of like that is what I'm starting to feel like here. Like Ooh, group number 2, you're taking me by surprise with this. So yes, this is it. Like, that could be like that, wait for it, like wait for that divine timing for things to show themselves, for like the fog to be lifted, like things like that. Oh my goodness. And we have here the moon that's coming up, and we have here the 6 of Cups. Oh wow, all of your cards kind of like came out. So let me first start. We've got here the moon that's coming up. So this card really talks about like unveiling or lifting the veil, like between you and like the truth, like things kind of like becoming clear to you. So I feel like within this process that you are maybe evaluating things, or that you're experiencing certain things. I feel like this is here the moment here, group number 2, that things are going to become more clear and clear for you. But you really need to trust your intuition within this, because I feel like you don't have like all the answers yet. So whichever situation you are in, it could be that things need to be spoken at, or things need to be happening before you know what you can do. So the perfect timing will come. It will come for you, and it will come this month for you. But really be patient. Really be patient. It takes a lot of patience sometimes for you to really listen to your intuition, because sometimes you want to act out of emotions, and emotions is not the same as intuition. Okay, so I feel like you really need to wait it out to see how things will appear, or will become more clear to you. So next up, I feel here the 6 of Cups. We have here the healing, yes, and this confirms it for me. This really confirms it for me that you are going through a really, I feel like, difficult time, or a time where things are just foggy, misty, like it is not clear to you up until today what might have really happened with this person, or might have just like really happened, like what? Like I feel like there is such a miscommunication, or such like something that is just, you can feel it like in your stomach. Like sometimes like something is wrong, like someone is saying something to you, but you feel like in your gut it's just wrong. It's just not, it's not connecting the dots for you. And I feel like that is what's happening for you. And I feel like you're in that place right now that you are healing from this. But to heal completely, sometimes you need to know the truth. And this is where it's happening. It's kind of like happening hand in hand. You are realizing that, things need to come to needs to become clear before you can heal completely. And I feel like this is going to be the month for you where slowly you are realizing the things that are happening, and that it's definitely coming your way. So I feel like going through all of this process, it is going to take a whole lot from you to stick to your own emotions. Really, don't get carried away. Don't let people bring in the drama. Don't get tempted to move towards the drama here. Group number 2. Do not feel tempted about that, because you're above this drama. You're above this. So I feel like the universe is saying you're someone who knows the right from wrong. And if someone actually doesn't meet you, doesn't understand that, they don't meet your standard, that's okay. It's time for you to move on from this person. Stay with your own integrity. Take that as a sign from above that this person wasn't for you. Your time will come. Good things need time to be brought to you. Really here, group number 2, don't give up. Don't give up. That's like what I'm just like getting. Don't give up here. And lastly, we have here the 2 of Rings. We've got fluctuation, we've got adaptability. So with this card, I definitely feel like I kind of like feel like this strange feeling, like I feel like by the end of this month, you will have that peace. You will have that almost like structure, because you know what happened, and you know that it wasn't your fault. Like, that is like what I'm getting. And look at this. Look, like you see like the clouds here and the mountain. I feel like you do need to climb like a lot. But when you stick with yourself, you stick like with your own path, knowing what you're worth, right? And you really push through this month, you're almost kind of like locking it. You're almost kind of like building on that confidence. You're almost like reinforcing your own power. And that brings in sustainability. That is going to bring you that balance. Like, oh man, you're really going to know what you're going to do. I feel like, yeah, I mean, that is the energy that I'm getting. I feel like you're going to come out of it stronger than you've anticipated. Like, because I feel like you know what's being asked from you in this situation. And because you know, you can foresee things, and things aren't like a surprise to you. I feel like your intuition is really high. So things are not a surprise to you. And people underestimate that. People really underestimate you. And so by the end, you'll be the one walking away with your head up high, because you know what you've got. Like, you're a pretty strong one here, group number 2. So I feel like they're kind of like applauding you. I feel like the universe is applauding you for being this strong, for sticking, with what you know, what is good for you, and things like that. Unrequited love. Yes, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this is something you already know. But now you get to act upon it. Or maybe act upon it is like a big word, but you know that maybe someone wasn't right to you, wasn't being fair to you. And I feel like if you know this is the case, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I'm getting the contrary of this. This situation involves a marriage. Now, in a crucial way, I might feel like this has been like a love triangle. So I feel like this won't apply to everyone, but it might be that one of you guys are in a marriage. It might be the other person, or it might be you. So whatever it is, know that you're being asked to stick to your own morals and beliefs. I feel like this is so important within this. Okay, here, group number 2. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm feeling. And this is a hard one, because you're being called out to, or someone else is being called out. But however, they're making it very, very clear here. And that's the game you have to roll with, right? So let's see here what we've got. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So yes, here, I know here, group number 2, that you're going through a very difficult time. Whatever the situation is, I feel like it's complicated, right? And situations like this can make us doubt ourselves, can make us like feel like crap, like, how did we end up here? Why is this happening to us, or things like that. But I feel like they want to remind you that no matter the situation, it's also a choice to choose happiness above all, to choose your happiness above all. So Whether you're the one who's cheating, you're the one who's being cheated on, whichever that situation is, you deserve joy. And sometimes joy just comes in different ways, on our way. Look at this. Oh my God, we've got like a beautiful dove here. And I feel like this dove is bringing you freedom, like freedom. So for some of you guys, it might literally be, as I said, like you guys are in a marriage and you really want out. You've been thinking about it. You've been doubting about it. Maybe you've encountered someone that, really made you feel like I'm alive again and I want out of this. It could also be, you're dealing with someone who was in a marriage and you're able to free yourself from that toxic triangle, or you feel like you were sucked into someone's idea or someone's claims of getting towards a wedding, or even someone who promised that they will stay forever. Like, those are things that I'm feeling, like someone making like a hard promise, or someone in a relationship, situations like that. So whatever resonates with you, that is like what I'm getting right now. So you may not always understand why certain things happen. Oh my God. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be refilled. Like, this is what I want for you guys. Like, I knew it. Like, before I turned it around, like, this message was like in the cards for you guys, because I feel like that is such a beautiful, beautiful blessing at this moment for you guys. Know that whatever big beep happens in your life, like, I don't care, like, whatever happens that is bringing you turmoil, that's causing you pain, that is, causing you to suffer, causing you to rethink certain things, know that everything happens for a reason. Even if you're like cheated upon and it's like, the worst thing that it could happen in love, know that you will become stronger. You will move stronger towards this. If you're stuck in a relationship that you feel like you got nowhere to go, you are going to be able to exit this relationship, because your party doesn't see this coming, because your intuition is really high. So you'll be able to experience joy again, because you're strong here, group number 2. That's like what I'm getting. You're very, very strong. And oh my God, I just want this. Like, only time will tell here. Only time will tell. And that's kind of like goes hand in hand for wait for it. I feel like there are still things that you need to figure out here within this. So this is not the right moment yet to, do whatever you're planning maybe to do. You need to wait. I feel like they're calling you to wait. They're really calling you to wait. So, and up part, I wanted to grab 3, but 1 just came with it. And they're saying like new beginnings, new adventure await, embrace it, live your dreams passionately. So I'm seeing here that in the end, things will turn out here fine. Like, sometimes it seems like almost like impossible when we are dealing with certain things in our life. We're like, oh no, this is never going to be okay. This is going to be terrible and things like that. But now here, group number 2, that things will be a-okay, because you are in the lead here. Take that lead, take control over your life, and wait for that perfect timing to make that move. Know that you're stronger than what you think of yourself. Like, you're definitely strong here. You've got like a very good force here. So the last card is divination here. And I definitely feel like, because of all this, because of your intuition, because you're trusting in the universe, that it is something that is really going to help you out and find peace in this situation. It's not an easy one, I already said it, but I definitely feel, because you are listening to these messages, not per se like this reading, but like your intuition, maybe your guides in general. These are the things that you can grab and hold on to, because these are the things that are really going to help you throughout this process. So group number 1, this is your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comment box down below if it did and how so. And for now, thank you so much for watching. If you happen to like this reading, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So sorry about the lighting, but it changed to dark because my battery died. So I'm continued like this. I hope that it doesn't bother you guys, but you're here because you chose this beautiful Morganite. So let's hop into your reading and see what is coming for you this month. So the Oracle card, Serendipity, meant to be. What is next is no accident. So I feel like there's something big coming your way here, group number 3. I feel like you might just bump into something or something regarding your love life is about to happen within this month. And with this Morganite, you guys, I feel like this is like such a strong gemstone of love. So I feel like there's going to be like a huge love connection. Either of you have met someone that you feel like this is so serendipity, or that you think like, oh, this is like out of a movie stuff that's happening, this never happens to me, or that you might have dreamt about this person who is going to walk into your life, or something is like really about to happen here for you, group number 3. So I feel like, look at that, like I feel like someone is thinking, I don't know like if you can see it because of the lighting, but look at this shark. He looks like a very friendly shark, and you've got like this fish, and I feel like someone really thinks that you're a catch. Someone really thinks that you're a catch here, group number 3. I don't know, like I feel like this fun, loving energy. Like I want to smile here, group number 3. That's like the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting like someone might be head over heels over you. It might have happened suddenly. That is also like one of the things that I might be feeling like, okay, so 7 of rings here we've got, and with the 7 of rings, I feel like this person who is coming into your life is a person who's definitely a hardworking person. I feel like this person, I feel like they might be like this business guy, or they might be like someone who has their own company or is starting up something, it's working like on a project, or it might be that you'll meet this person at a project or something like that. I feel like work might be involved here. So we've got here the star, and the star talks about, I feel like whenever I see like the star, oh my god, the lighting is like a bit bad right now. Let me see if I can fix it. But I feel like the star is the card for me that like a wish is kind of like fulfilling. And it sounds maybe crazy for a lot because that's not exactly what a card stands for in the tarot cards. But I feel like a huge wish here from you might be coming true. And not even that, oh my god, this is also like a feeling that just kind of like hit me. I feel like you might be the wish from someone else. Like this person who's coming into your life here, group number 3, I feel like you're their wish. You're kind of like everything they want to. So they feel like super lucky by having you like come into their life. It just feels like they're completely like in awe, like they're completely head over heels over you. Like that's kind of like what I'm feeling. Like, oh my god, this person is like such a catch. Like this person is kind of like a lottery. I feel like so lucky that I've met this person because they feel like you're checking every box that they have. Like it's like check, check, check. Okay, what is next? Like there is no next. I'm at like the end of my list. Like how could this like be like a dream? So it could be that you're cross-watching, or that you're feeling like this is your person, but I'm more feeling like this person is thinking this of you. So they have you like highly like up there on the pedestal, in a good way, because sometimes you feel like the pedestal, when someone puts you in a pedestal, you have to meet all their needs. But they're definitely super, I feel like they're super crazy. They cannot like believe that they found like a person like you. They feel like you're one in a million. So that is kind of like the energy that I'm feeling. So look at that. So again, I have like 2 cards coming out, and we have here the 8 of Cups. So I feel that this Yahweh is kind of like you guys might be starting something. Wait, I have to say, like, because this is kind of like a mixed feeling that I'm getting, so I'm trying to kind of like interpret it like in the right way. But I'm feeling like, yes, that is it. Like, I'm feeling like this person met you in a way, oh my God, yeah, that is kind of like the feeling. I feel like this person met you like in a way that was completely out of the off for them, because I feel like they gave up on something, or it could be like a job or a person or family or friends or things like that, and they didn't expect to be rewarded with you. Like, sometimes you kind of like, I don't want to be your friend, or I'm walking out of this relationship, and the person that you're leaving is saying, you will never meet someone like me. You never, no one will ever treat you like this good. And then you go in and you find someone that treats you better, and that is like everything you wish and you dream of. So I feel like that is what you are for this person, or you've met someone that is like giving you all the good vibes, like all the I wouldn't say red flags, green flags are coming out. They're kind of like waving, like hooray, hooray, like come on, like you've got this. And I feel like this is such, like, if someone really makes you feel like this, group number 3, like, let's enjoy this moment, right? I feel like you really, really deserve it, especially if someone ever made you feel like that crappy and you needed to walk away from this person, but then you encounter like someone that is 10 times better. That's like when universe really shows you, like, we've got you covered. We really got you covered, right? So we have here the 8 of Wands, and I'm seeing here this person will be moving quickly towards you, because I feel, when like, what else can we say? If you're like at that age, like, it doesn't matter actually what age you are, because I don't feel like this is like age related. But however, you know what you want, this person knows what they want. I feel like they're coming really fast to get you, because what's the point of waiting when you're so sure about someone? Like, what is the point? So I feel like this is where you're at. This is where this person is at. Oh God, like, this person is going to be like really fast. Oh, look, we have 3 cards here. So we have here the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like this person, listen up here, group number 3. This person literally treats you like the king or queen that you are. I feel like you are whatever, and I cannot like emphasize this enough, like in this reading, you are whatever they dream of. Like, you're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, you're so graceful, you're so elegant, you're so fluent, you're so nice, you're so soft. I feel like all of these things, they feel like they found that in you. You are the grace of their heart, and they feel like you're so down to earth, so yourself. There is like nothing, there is like no charade. There's like no charade with you. They feel like that they can be completely honest with you. And what a better feeling to have than when you want to start something that's really long, that you're committed in, and you find that person that you can share this with. Like, I know here, group number 3, it sounds like magic. It sounds like magic here for you in January. Wow. And then here we have here the 10 of Rings. Satisfaction we've got here, but in a more way here, group number 3, I feel like you guys will be working immensely together with each other, and it could be that you guys will meet each other through work, but I also feel like you guys will definitely work with each other, like in the future. Like, I don't know, like maybe you guys have things like together, or will create like a project together or something like that, because I definitely feel like hands-on, like you guys might not even be only compatible in love, but you guys will also be compatible in business, because I see a lot of success here. I see a lot of success, like literally in business. And that's something that I feel like everything is coming here together. Also, I feel like because of this relationship, you get to balance so much. Everything is kind of like getting fitted. Like sometimes you just like got that connectivity with each other. So yes. So let's move on to the Romance Angel Oracle card deck. Let's see here what we have. What are the angels going to bring out here for group number 3? Oh my God. I've got you here. This could be the one. I mean, how could this person not even be the one when we're talking about the matches, you know, the things? And this, I've got to say, is like in like the second reading that I've done for this new year. Group 1 was also like having it all. That, you know, this is so beautiful. I feel like you got this. This is the one. You might already met the one. So if you feel it, you know it, don't waste time. Don't waste time on, you know, silly things like that. And retreat, you guys, retreat. You know, it wouldn't be bad for you guys if you guys feel like this way, to really take time to just connect with each other, to make time free for each other, to, because I'm not sure, but I'm feeling like you guys might have like a lot of people that they're thinking certain things about your relationship, or that might think, you know, stuff. I mean, people always have opinions about things, but I feel like within this, it might be affecting you guys in a way. People might be jealous. People might want to, you know, come between you guys in a certain way. It could also be that sometimes you're so jam-packed, because I can feel like here that we're dealing maybe with two successful people coming together. So it also may be that you're jam-packed with work, and that it's really hard to make time free for each other. And I feel like that would be like such a blessing for this relationship. So really take that moment with each other. Really, you know, make each other important, like in this. And if people are talking like bad or have like certain opinions and things like that, I feel like you should do whatever that's in your power to make sure that it's all about you guys and not about anyone else. So we've got here leadership. Oh my God, this is kind of like if you were doubting between 1 and 3, I would suggest just to watch reading number 1 as well. It might be like some of the tips and things that are happening there that might also apply within this relationship. But I feel like as I said, like I'm dealing here with two very strong person. It could also be like this person is like in a position that people that he leads or that she leads or something like that. So I feel like within that um there might be like some challenges that you guys need to face in communicating with other people, or that might be making this relationship just like a tad difficult or challenging, I would say. And then at last, oh my God, confirming that cleansing. So I feel like if we are watching, like we're seeing here retreat, we're seeing here leadership, I definitely feel that within this, like there are people that are not for this relationship. So people are against this relationship. People think different things about it. It could be that this is a very wanted kind of like bachelor or bachelorette or something like that. I feel like this person is a very good person that's like in the market, and it might be that this person is like the same way. Um, it is like sometimes you don't believe like you won like the lottery. You need to like think twice like what a catch this person is. I feel they might also be like a person who is pretty wealthy, like they have it really good financially. So I feel like there's a whole lot of jealousy, and it might be in your friend group as well. You know, people who thought were your friends, but suddenly when you are having a good time or when good things are happening to you, there might be like, you know, I thought like this or that, because they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to do good. Like you have those type of people. So, you know, you're always going to have like these type of people, oh wow, in your surroundings. So there are always like people who don't want anything good to happen to anyone but themselves. But know that you're strong and that this is really for you. This is really for you. So let's see. What else have we got here? So I feel like this one. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. So I feel like any worries, any doubts here that you have, group number 3, regarding this relationship, regarding this person, to let it all go. If you feel like because they treat you like heaven, because they treat you like the lottery, and you feel like, oh wow, well, maybe I'm not going to live up to their standard, or, you know, I should be, you know, a little bit worried because I might be dreaming, or, you know, you're expecting the worst to happen. I feel like let it go, because I feel like these are fears that are just taking their own way into your brain, and it's just like negativity. So really trust this person, because good things can happen to good people, really. So we have here, deep in your heart you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So what was I telling you? Like, you know that this person is crazy about you. You know like what's coming to you. You know what this person says to you. And I feel like you can trust that. You can really trust that. And I feel like there are a lot of snakes here around you. For the first time I kind of like hear like Taylor Swift, like snakes. I'm not a huge fan of Taylor Swift, or I shouldn't even like say that because I'm not a fan, but it's like not like a song that I listen to a lot. But that is like one thing that comes to my mind, like the snakes. And this is the last card that I got from you, from the Love Oracle. And look at this, look at like how sweet this man is kissing this woman. I feel like they are so blessed to have each other, and their union is like really, really strong. The connection is really, really strong. The love goes deep. And I feel like it's something that is so between them, only they understand. So yeah, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Ooh, here, group number 3. That is kind of like where we're ending. Like, so beautiful. Like, laughter. Like, I feel like with all the people like talking bad and stuff like that, the only thing that you can do is laugh, because in a way it's so funny that other people cannot believe that true love really exists, and that they cannot be happy like for you. But at the same time, it is sad, and I do get it. But laughter is like the best therapy sometimes. Like, all you can do sometimes is laugh, but do it with each other, enjoy each other, have that playfulness. Don't get like too serious because you are worried about what everyone else is thinking. So yeah. So group number 2, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to let me know that in the comment box down below. I'd love to know what is going on. And if you'd like to see another video, be sure to hit and subscribe. Hit and subscribe, what is that? But hit the subscribe button to get notified whenever I post a new video. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Number 4, and welcome to your reading. I'm so sorry that the lighting is different, but my battery died and now it's dark, so I really wanted to make this video today. So I hope that you guys will bear with me throughout this video. But however, let's dive into your reading now, because you're here because you are drawn to this beautiful clear crystal quartz, and of course pile number 4. So let's see what your oracle card says. So it starts with your inner world is safe, embracing your emotions to create a state of flow. So I feel like here, group number 2, like I feel there's a lot of things here going on. I feel like a lot of emotions. I feel like you're dealing with something. So this could be sadness. This could be just turmoil. I feel like there is something going on here, and I might not know like exactly yet what is going on. I feel like I need to see the tarot cards to really dive into that situation, but I feel like there might have been a lot of negativity here surrounding your love life, and that you are going through like a very difficult time. So I'm not sure if you're like under pressure, or that you're experiencing pressure, or that you feel like you are like, I don't know, like desperation here in your love life. But I feel like there are really a lot of emotions, and that they're taking you deep, really deep, and or maybe that they're stuck like really deep, or that you need to become aware of these emotions. And I'm not sure, like when I see like the walrus calf, I see like I feel like this importantness to become less serious in your love life. Like I feel like you are almost like carrying the weight of your shoulders regarding your love life. um it sounds like crazy, so it might be like, I feel like maybe people are pressuring you to do something, or you feel pressured. But I feel like more playfulness into your love life might be like a good thing to switch this negativity, or to bring it into a different state. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say about the situation, because I feel like then maybe more things will become clear as we are diving into the tarot cards. So let's see. First up, we have here like 8 of Swords. Oh my god, yes. Overcoming fears, like the self-entrapment. Like I feel like you might be like super stuck like in your head here. Group number 4. Now this could be because of your age. This could be because you had like maybe certain expectations of how and where you needed to be right now in this moment in your life. And especially here with the new year, it could be like you're like, dang, it's another year and I'm not there where I wanted to be. And you feel like, maybe your time is running out, or your chance at happiness isn't here, it's not coming. But I feel like it's getting so much in your head that it's really causing you so much anxiety, and it could even lead for you not to having like good night's sleep and stuff like that. It's really going to affect your health if you can like stay in this mindset. I feel like so much negativity here. So I feel like here, group number 4, it's going to be really important for you in the month of January to focus on a little bit more playfulness and bringing the light back into your love life. Because remember, like what you are, that's like what you're attracting. So if you are like, desperate or something, you're going to attract someone that just matches that energy. But eventually that's like someone that you don't want in your love life. And sometimes when you're desperate and you're like so much in your mind, you're not even seeing the opportunities that are coming towards you. So I feel like you need to really get out of your head here in the month of January and really try to bring in that light and to see it in a positive way. So to turn on the switch back into your love life, that it is something positive, and that something positive can come out of this. So we've got here the Empress, and I'm seeing here it is all about feeding yourself. So feeding yourself to the positive energy, taking really good care of yourself. So one way here I see to step out of that negativity is to turn your attention towards yourself, because sometimes we're striving to almost like feel like this emptiness, and we feel like when we find like that person, it's all going to be solved, you know, everything is going to be happy the peppy and things like that. But in most cases, it's not like that. It's not like someone is going to magically come into our life and everything is going to be a-okay. You know, it's not like that. So I feel like to start bringing in good vibrations back in your life here, group number 4, is really super important to start taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself. It might also be because you're like in a state of just kind of like hating the world or hating it all or hating your love life, that you might have just not been taking care of yourself. So I feel like self-care is really important here, to really be kind to yourself, and your words do matter as you speak them towards yourself. So don't be hateful towards yourself, or you know, things like that. That is really, really hurtful. So I feel like take time to nurture yourself, eat well, and especially I'm seeing here, sleep well, because it might be that you are a little bit sleep deprived here, because you're definitely, I would say, like going crazy over this and maybe even obsessing about this. That might be like a little bit of a strong word, but if it does resonate for you, you are putting much more time into it than is needed, than allowing the flow just to happen. And if you are kind of like keeping things in control or trying to push it, it only going to procrastinate the whole process. And that is really sometimes the bad thing of it. When you are obsessing about something, it just like, oh, it becomes like such a drag, and you know, everything becomes difficult, and that's because you're not enjoying the process. So I'm feeling here, even though it's taking ages, it's like, you know, when it's this moment coming, but if you're focusing on that and you're not like within, you're not like there when you're able to meet someone, because you cannot even like see the opportunities, this person is never going to come into your life. So we have here the 8 of Wands, and I feel like it is so important for you to kind of like realign yourself with what eventually your goal is. And I say this in a very serious but also light way. I feel like here group number 4, that if your goal is like, if you want to manifest someone in your life, your goal should not be, or your mind should not be the negative aspects of the journey, because that is what you are eventually attracting. So for example, if you are manifesting someone in your life, but you're always thinking like, see, no one is coming into my life, see, everyone is happy but me, and see, I'm like stuck in this miserable thing, I'm never going to have kids, or I'm never going to get married, or I'm never going to be that right person, your mind is blocking your wish, your manifestation. So I'm talking about this negative energy, and the crystal quartz is a great way to help to manifest it. But that's kind of like the first energy that I felt like there is like so much of the negative energy that is also draining you, because negative energy is just, it's depleting, it's not filling anything, it's not bringing anything into your energy. So I feel like this is the moment where you should realize like, I'm going to realign myself with what I actually want. So if I'm manifesting something, my thoughts should be positive towards what I want. And what a better month to do it at a new beginning in January, as a new year and a New Year's resolution. So that is something what you really want. The universe is not saying like it's not, you're not able to attract that in your life. They're only saying like, be open to it. But really be open to it, because in this way, what you're doing right now, you're blocking it. There's no way that the universe can bring it to you if your only thought is about how this is unable to come into your life, right? So make sure that your thoughts are positive and are aligned with what you want. And once you have that, you know, things can start coming your way. So the next is the Star. And I feel like it is in the same presence as renewing yourself, reinventing what you want and what you truly want. I feel like maybe you have been like stuck in this setting of just pursuing something instead of really seeing how you developed within the years or the months that you have like this wish. And sometimes I feel like we put something in the universe, but we're not sure what we're putting in the universe, or we're putting something in the universe that we thought we liked, but once it arrives, you're like, oh, I'm not sure that I wanted that. Did I sit like that? I want that. And I feel like the universe is like giving you here the opportunity to rethink or like renew your intentions, your manifestation. So really think about when you are putting something into the world, when you are, trying to manifest something, if it does really aligns with you. Have you grown out of that stage that you want someone that is just working? Or, do you want someone that is also kind and honest? I mean, those are kind of like the things, like, sometimes we think we want something until we have it. We're like, I can see like the downside of this. So I feel like it's all about renewing, almost like renewing your vows. Kind of like that is like what I'm kind of like hearing here. But renewing your vows to yourself. Like, what do you want? What is important to you? I feel like that is really important in what you're trying to manifest. So really go inwards and see what works for you and what you need from a partner. And also think about what you are bringing to the table. So what are you going to give this person, and where are you at this moment? And if you're seeking that for that partner, is it because you're lacking it from yourself and that's the reason why you're seeking it? So if it's something that you need to work on and grow into before you can attract someone. So those are kind of like things that are really important. So for example, if you're like someone who says, I want someone who communicates pretty well and who talks about their emotions and stuff like that, but you're like someone that has trouble with that you're someone who doesn't share their emotions, it could be that you're wishing that for yourself, because you would wish that someone had, taught you that when you were a kid, or, in your previous relationships. So if that is something that you need to work on first, allow that to be worked on, because once you encounter someone that really talks about their emotion, it might be that you'll be super confronted with that, and that might be super new to you, that it might become like a difficulty in a relationship eventually because you haven't learned on how to do that. So you know what I mean? So make sure that when you're trying to manifest something, that you're also able to do it, and that kind of like the consequences of what you are manifesting in your life, because sometimes we don't have it clear yet. So the next thing that I'm seeing here is the Queen of Cups. And within the Queen of Cups, I can actually see that you're a very, very warm and very gentle person. And I feel like you've been through a lot, and a lot has been done to you. And that might be the reason why you, I feel like you're almost like, I wouldn't say like shy, but they say it. I feel like you are hibernating, or you like you shut yourself down. Like that's kind of like a way that I feel like you shut yourself down from the world because you feel like it's not worthy, but at the same time you want something in life. So if you're kind of like a little bit broken yet, or still, I feel like those are the things that you need to be healing, even though they are very difficult to heal. But those are the things that will help you to bring in the right partner for you. Okay? And then with the Judgment card, I see here that when you start to align yourself with the journey and your wishes and your manifestation, that a door here will open for you, and that you slowly realize more things about yourself. Because I feel like there's a journey here for you to go inwards and check certain things that have been going on here, like within you. So I feel like even though you might want something really outside here, group number 4, that the universe is really pushing you to go back inwards. And once you move towards that, you'll start that awakening process. And awakening, I feel like you will become more self-aware of what's going on and why you're reacting certain ways. And it doesn't mean that you have to like change everything or be like 100% or something like that, because no one is 100%, but, or I would say like no one is perfect. So you don't have to be perfect, but once you know like your ups and your downs, you're you're able to change things or help someone understand you, know your weaknesses, know your strengths. And that is like where, if you're stand from there, that's like where you'll be able to find like your partner. So yes, that is kind of like what I'm feeling here for you. So let's move to the Romance Angel Oracle card deck here to see what might be happening. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We have playfulness. Recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to so this is kind of like what I was seeing. Like, I feel like you've been like so serious, you've been like so wanting to do this, that sometimes it's kind of like you're forgetting the fun of it. And another kind of like example that is coming to my mind, you know, sometimes people want to have kids and then we forget like how to have fun when we're trying to have kids. So we're kind of like really stuck on that. We're kind of like really stuck on, you know, how are we going to do it? So we're stuck on that practicality, and we forget, you know, on how fun love is and how we need to treat this as, you know, it is our partner, it is, you know, having fun, it is like having like, you know, a delicious time with each other. So if not, it could also be here that group number 4, you might already be like in a relationship, as they're letting me see like this example. I'm like thinking, okay, but it could also be that you might be in a relationship but that you're forgetting because you kind of like have some serious points that where you want to go towards, that it might be difficult to not to be serious about it. So I'm seeing here to really bring in the playfulness in your thoughts, in your mind, and how you think about relationship and love. So those are the things that are really important here within this journey. So next we have your codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this is exactly what this reading has been all about. I feel like that addiction, what they're talking about, is like the obsession. So whether it's an obsession to get a partner or to get pregnant, or especially, by the way, now that I'm seeing it, because I was like so focused on you know, just the single ones and expecting kind of like, but of course this is not like a single thing, lady thing. Anywho, I definitely see here, as the Empress is also here, like if you are wanting to have a baby here, and if you are definitely wondering, you know, about that, it could also be that this is sucking away the romance, and the obsession is growing, you know, bigger and bigger within your relationship. And whether it's kind of like a baby or something else that you're really, you know, obsessing about, I feel like this is really making it difficult within your relationship. So bring in the playfulness back into your relationship, and I feel like things will become much lighter. And also, just like the obsession is making you very codependent on your thoughts, codependent on the outcome, instead of really trusting your partner and seeing what really lies ahead or in front of you. So really, really difficult here. You're really stressed about something here, group number 4. So let's move here to, I want to do these ones first. So let's see. We have here luck. So within luck, I feel like it's kind of like a right timing here, to not stress much about it, but that in the end it will happen, and it will happen in a way that you would never see it coming. And you would feel like very, very lucky when this happens. So I feel here group number 4 that, oh wait, I'm seeing here that something happened here to my screen, but I'm just kind of like seeing it right now. So group number 4, don't be alarmed. It is going to be okay, and it's definitely going to work out, especially when I see here number 4, the 3 and the 1. It's going to bring you that stability and happiness that you have been seeking. Like, that is something that is just gonna like draw. And I feel here affection. I feel here, if you guys are in a relationship, then affection is the way to start melting things down and really move towards your partner. If you're not, I definitely feel another way that by pampering yourself, taking care of yourself is opening doors to new situations and that confirmation that everything is definitely going to be fine. So do things that relaxes your mind and your body, and eventually it will work out here for you, group number 3. So we have your twin flames, your passion ignites. So definitely for some of you guys, what I'm seeing here is that you're already in a relationship. I know if you guys are going like, through a really difficult time, that it will reignite, that things will, move in a different way because you guys are meant for each other. So those are kind of like one thing that just open, or that I can see. And yeah, I definitely feel like that is more for the people who are in a relationship. Oh my god, look at this. You can hear beautiful wings and a heart. I definitely feel like this angelic scent, like there is a deep passion, a deep connection here. So let's see. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Oh my god, I feel like, wow, this is like, this touches me, you guys, because I feel also for some of you guys, it might have been that you've lost the baby, if you can like had like a miscarriage or something. Oh wow, this reading is gonna like, the more I get, like the more information, and I feel like it applies for different, and because it's a general reading, I'm trying to like say everything that I'm seeing. But if you guys have been like through a miscarriage and that is the reason why you're feeling this and you're feeling like so codependent and maybe wanting a baby and stuff like that, I feel you. That's a really big heartbreak. So I feel like you and your partner will definitely rekindle and you guys will go back to where you guys were. But it's a very difficult period. But really taking care of yourself and, talking about it, opening up about it, is going to be like here the key for it. That's kind of like what I was saying. Like if you're manifesting that that your partner will talk to you about this situation, then you need to think, are you opening up as well to your partner? Because communication comes from both ways and not only one. So I wanted to say that as well. So if you guys are not in a relationship, it could be that you might recently lost something, or felt like something was stolen from you that was like really close to you. It could also be passing of a family member, because if we're talking about love life, it could also be like the love connection with family members. So I want to say that if you're going through hurt and pain and stuff like that, that could also be like one of those things. So I'm like just seeing everything that is passing by right now and that I'm getting through this reading. So I feel like this reading is very, very deep. So the last card I have here is freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want to be. So I feel like here, I don't know, like group number 4, you're giving me the vibes that something happened and something is hurting you and you're really having a hard time. I'm not sure if it's like really love. For some it might be love, but for some it just might be like a really strong connection with someone. For some you might be like in a relationship. But I feel like with this card are saying like these emotions will eventually pass. No matter like how strong they are right now, with time they will heal. They will definitely heal. And I think like that's the best way to end this reading, because whatever I say, it's not going to be enough than to let time heal the wounds. So group number 4, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new here and you love these videos and you want to see more, you can hit the subscribe button as well. Also, I would love to know what your situation is. Let me know in the comment box down below. Love to start that conversation. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!